Hello and welcome back. Hope you've been happy, healthy, and safe. Today we are going to do a general love reading. Haven't done one of those in a while, so we will just get some energies and stuff here. See what's coming through today. See what Spirit wants you to know on your love journey. Okay, so we have Master. Okay, so let's get some energies. Okay, let's see what is coming through here. Okay. Okay, so currently I do feel like there's new beginnings for you after a change. After change has occurred. For some of you, I feel like a change needs to occur. And then the new beginnings will come for you. The change being, you need to let your heart out of the cage, okay? I do feel like there's a divine plan for you, for your structures and for your foundations in general, your everyday life, your material, all that kind of stuff. But it is divinely guided, meaning you cannot control what is going to happen here, okay? It's gonna happen. You need to surrender some control towards it. The retreat card. It's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, you need to disconnect from what society expects from you. You need to disconnect from... I just feel like there's a lot of information being thrown at you, and you need to disconnect from that. Okay? Kisses. There needs to be, it says, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. I feel like right now, this is the energy you want. You just want to be loved unconditionally. You don't want judgment. You don't want you want your love to be reciprocated. So you want to get back as much as you give. So, and you want to fall in love with that. But a spirit coming across saying you need to retreat and love yourself first. The divine does have a plan for you, but you have to recognize it. Changing your focus. So yeah, change again here. Okay? She's looking towards, you know, something. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah, so changing your focus on what is true to you. Like, it feels like, yeah, I'm picking up for many of you that you're stuck in this energy where you want to do what's expected of you, or you feel like you need to do what's expected of you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith, and stuff will bring you romance. So, and then you have paradise. Happiness, expansion, and joy. Playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. So I feel like for some of you, you need to stay optimistic. I feel like there's a group of you that society and stuff is saying you have to do this. Why are you alone? Why is, you know, or why are you with this person? Or, you know, you should be with this person instead. I feel like there's outside influences that are creating a fog, so you can't see where you're going. You want to see where you're going, but you see how it's narrowed here? It's saying change your focus and forget about all this confusion and all this stuff around you that's creating this smoke. Keep a positive mindset. Stay optimistic, and you know, and be willing to give your cup of love, because that might lead you to paradise, right? And again, love unconditionally. So don't put expectations on how you want to be loved or how love should come in, because people around you maybe you know, they do things a certain way. Maybe there's arranged marriages. I get this a lot. Maybe you're expected marry this person because they're rich or their family's in a good foundation, but your heart really belongs to another. Something like that, right? And then third eye. So healing of your intuition here. I feel like there needs to be some healing around what seeing with clarity, basically. Not accepting, you know, if this is an arranged marriage, not accepting, you have to marry this person because we expect it of you, you know. Yeah, just maybe you need to step outside the box, follow your own desires, your own life. It's your life, it's your journey, not theirs. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, it feels like it just feels like you want more. It feels like you want more. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It does feel like there's a lot of daydreaming, a lot of thinking about this other person, or maybe this other person is just an idea. Maybe they don't exist yet, and you're daydreaming about them and what you want, and just sending out that unconditional love to call out your soulmate, because you desire a partnership. You want union. Okay. Okay, what does Spirit want you to surrender in order to get that happiness and stuff that you desire? Spirit, what do you want them to surrender at this time? Okay. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So, I feel like, and this is going back, I do feel like for some of you that are in maybe where it's kind of an arranged thing, and it doesn't need to be like an actual arranged marriage, like where your family says, oh, you will marry, but maybe there's an expectation of, maybe you're quite wealthy and your family wants you to marry someone else in your same societal group, but your heart actually belongs to a cab driver, say, or whatever, somebody that doesn't have wealth, that isn't somebody that should be part of your societal group, and you're on the fence about that because your heart belongs to maybe someone else, but your family's expecting you to marry Sir John because that's what's expected. He fits into your group. He fits in with the norm, per se. So what Spirit's coming across saying is, take your power back in this situation. Explain your situation in a more responsive way instead of a reactive, defensive way. Explain to your family, maybe, or your friends or whoever, why this is a better decision for you. Why that will make you happy instead of marrying Sir John. Or marrying no one. Maybe you just have maybe an idea of someone in your head, right? And Sir John doesn't fit that box. He doesn't check those box, or Baroness Jane, whatever the case may be, Princess Jane, whatever, right? You know what I'm trying to say here. you know, maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe you're from two different backgrounds. Maybe, you know, this is, you know, maybe your family's Asian and they're white or something. And, you know, your family is like, no, you know, that's not right. So you have to decide basically what is best for you in this situation, not what everybody expects of you or society expects of you, or, you know, be true to you, is what Spirit is coming across saying to me right now. Let's get some advice. Okay, so create space for new love, and it's not only about being right. So yeah, so the advice: when a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. So yeah, I love you so much, the universe. So that's one message coming out for some of you. And then another message coming out is: in all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went the greater length in considering the other's perspective. So I think these probably go hand in hand, and right, like, so if it is you know, the rich versus poor, or whatever, society or whatever, and make your family or friends or whoever it is understand your perspective, and stop justifying. If they're not respecting your wishes, stop justifying them as importance in your life. Maybe you need to let go of those relationships or those connections for until they understand your perspective. So be responsive, not reactive. State your side, and they can either accept it or they don't, and then you go from there and decide what you want to do. But remember that ultimately the choice is yours, because everybody has free will. So let's say you do decide, yes, I love this person, they're not rich, they're, you know, but this person is, and I'm gonna marry them. You have free will to do that. But understand that if you do that, the choice is yours. So the universe, the divine, gives you free will. But if your heart was meant to be with the other person, you will never be happy. So all the money, all the reputation, all that, you'll still be not happy. And Spirit coming across saying you need to choose unconditional love. So really think long and hard about what is going to make you happy. And if you, let's say you choose that better for you lifestyle, but you're not happy, eventually that's going to lead to maybe the other person cheating on you, maybe you cheating on them, things like that. So understand that fate is bringing a lesson. So even if you choose that, that's your free will. There's a lesson in it for you, and you can't blame the other person for the lesson you chose. I guess that's what this reading is trying to tell you. Okay, so choose wisely. All right. I love you so much. Hopefully that helps you on your journey. Until next time, take care.